Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just watched another episode of The Magicians. This was called the Malacovsky Occurrence. This episode was very multifaceted and just rife with circumstance and just trials and tribulations of all sorts. And you have Elliot and Margot trying to create some magical gin, and Elliot said, well, he was hoping that they could take it to their trip to Ibiza because only those who had been invited or had been before, since Elliot and Margot are upperclassmen, they could travel there. And of course, Todd wanted to go, and Margot, she stares him down and glowers at him, and she says, "Oh no, no, you're a total downer, and you'll just ruin everything, and your negativity is clouding my aura," and then all that stuff." And I just had to laugh. And I had a feeling from the beginning that Elliot was bi, and I didn't have anything against that whatsoever. I mean, he's just a pansexual being, an omnisexual being, and very, very, very sexy. I mean, I can't help that. The man is hot. Yeah, I'm gonna give him that. I love Elliot. I can't help myself. I'm a little soft on him. I do fancy him. I will not doubt that. But why not? I mean, look at him. He's got the physique of a god. Anyway, Mike is planning on going to. Well, a visa was really not Mike's thing, but we get into that later. And the whole thing with the gin. Yeah, that turns out to be a catastrophe because it's an actual jinn. You know what a jinn is? A jinn is a very mischievous spirit with cosmic powers, and it can read the thoughts of its mistress or master. In this case, the mistress would be Margot, since she was the one that uncorked it. I thought, oh snap, oh crap. This is going to turn out to be very ugly. And it did, because she actually she actually tried to send Mike away and for another knob to suck. And he's sucking and licking on this doorknob later on in the episode. Uh, but from the previous episode, you've got Penny and Mallory and Quentin and Alice, and they, in their geese form, they all fly to Brakebills South, and they meet Malacovsky. And Malacovsky, he's this hard-nosed, strident, recalcitrant codger. Well, he's not really. Yeah, I guess you could call him a codger. He's Russian. I mean, he's just got this flint-like attitude about everything. And later on, he actually proves that he's really not so bad, especially concerning Quentin and Alice and their blossoming relationship. And yeah, I do ship them. Uh, and I was happy that Mallory and Penny were able to make amends in spite of what happened in the previous episode. And I was so happy. I thought, thank heaven they actually made inroads and they belong together. And Penny goes through his various trials with Malacovsky just commanding him over and over again. You know, he's just this tight-fisted jerk. And, well, he has every right to be. I mean, he's teaching them the essence of true magic and not using words, but using rather the mind. And he does it in a very cruel and controversial way, and it's kind of difficult to see the students go through that in this particular episode, especially Quentin and what happens to he and Alice when they're directing the fireflies to those hoops that can zap the bugs, and their fate is tied with the actual lightning bug itself. And when they hit one of those, if a lightning bug actually hits a zapper, yeah, they feel an electric shock. I thought, ooh, I hope the joules aren't turned up on that. That would really sting bad. But yeah, it was an interesting episode, especially when Quentin and Alice are together making love for the first time, and they both choose the fox as their totem, and I thought, yeah, I can see why. Foxes are very clever and calculating and sly and free. And that basically, to me, I thought it personified or anthropomorphized or was an allegory of their or symbol of their untamed side, that more feral, carnal part of them. And he actually removed their restraints because both of them feel kind of reticent to be affectionate, and Malacovsky actually did them a favor, and he told them that. And before they left Brakebills South, he actually said to Alice, he said, yes, when you and Quentin return in 50 years with your perfect genetically Aryan family, you can gloat over my frozen corpse. Be gone with you. It was so funny. I thought, yeah, you're telling them in your own way that you are happy to train them, and it was an honor, and you probably learned something yourself in the process. And then he told Quentin about the fox, and it was poetic. It was just so beautiful. And near the end of the episode, the end of the episode actually gave me pause because Mike, Elliot's other lover, they're in bed. It's so sweet. It is such a lovely picture of just love and affection, and I love they're spooning together, and he kisses him on the cheek, and he goes to me. What I thought all the mirrors and Brakebills were gone. So there's a mirror in that particular building, and of course you hear this, and I thought, no, anything but that. That is a horrid omen. And yes, I'm right. It was a terrible harbinger. It's a blue moth, and we all know what the blue moth symbolizes. And Mike looks at the blue moth, and his eyes turn steel blue, and I thought, oh, this will end badly. So they ended it on a cliffhanger, and I thought, oh, how dare you? Not Mike! Why did it have to be Mike? Why did Mike have to be possessed by the spirit of the beast? This is awful. But, yeah, we'll see what happens next. Can't wait! I know it's gonna end horribly. Live long, prosper. Ciao tutti!